So we will see about each economical factors. Capital. So capital is the most important prerequisite to establish an enterprise. Very, very important. Very important quantity or parameter, I would say, to establish an enterprise. Because without money, you cannot do anything. Because unless, even if you have a very good idea, unless for making that idea to come into reality, you have to invest some amount definitely. That investment is called as capital. So availability of capital facilitates the entrepreneur to bring together the land of one, machine of another, and raw material of yet another to combine them to produce goods. So once you have the capital, you can definitely buy land for your company from one person, machine from some person or some other country, and raw material from some other person, and you are going to combine everything to produce goods. So the combination of premises, land, machinery, and raw material, along with the people who are going to do the process, that is going to combine everything, and you're going to produce the goods. For purchasing land, you need money. For purchasing machinery, you need money. For purchasing raw material and for recruiting people and paying them monthly salary, you need money. So capital is a very, very important prerequisite to establish an enterprise. Okay, it is very, very prerequisite, very, very important prerequisite to establish an enterprise. So it is regarded as a lubricant to the process of production or rental services. So unless you have a proper capital inflow into your company, the process will not be smooth. So it's acting like a lubricant. Lubricant, it is going to smooth the process, right? So unless the cash inflow or capital inflow to your company is not perfectly streamlined or perfectly planned or it is good, it cannot. It is going to affect other processes like production and other services. So capital is therefore considered as a lubricant to the process of production or render services. So if the capital investment increases, then the output ratio will also increase. If the high investment is very heavy, you can be confident that the company is money wise it is in the positive side. So you need not worry about whatever consequence happens, even if the company is not going to perform well. If your capital investment is very high, so this will in turn increase your profit, which ultimately goes to capital formation. So you will start if initial stage itself, if you are able to see some profit, then you will start thinking of capital formation. So you will be thinking of forming a capital fund, which will be used in case of emergency. So with initial investment, you have to increase your profit, and you should slowly start forming the capital. So that capital amount will be used for your successive business. So as capital supply increases, entrepreneurship also increases. So as you increase the capital supply to your company, the entrepreneurship also increases. Means when money is available to establish more companies, more entrepreneurs will come forward and they will start their own company in the respective area. So nowadays, government of India is providing a lot of support to the budding entrepreneurs by giving them a portion of the capital supply from the government itself without asking for a lot of documentation. They have simplified the process for entrepreneurs, so you can get an initial seed. They call it as a seed funding. Seed is the initial funding which is given by the government, and that funding is interest free. You need not pay the interest for the loan which you get from government, but you have to pay the principal amount as and when your company starts giving profit. Okay, so that is called a seed funding from the government.